There is a new push tonight to try and reopen movie theaters here in New York State. They've been shut down now for almost 7 long months. Now, this is the sign that you can see outside of the Regal Cinemas in Orchard Park. It says, theaters open safely in 48 states, so why not New York? Well, now, as 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ali Tui shows us tonight, the owner of that property is suing the state of New York.
He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. We certainly didn't want to do this, but we have to get their attention.
That's Quaker Crossing or QC retail center owner Jerry Buchheit explaining his decision to sue New York State in federal court over its failure to reopen movie theaters. That includes this Regal Cinema movie theater. Buchheit is the landlord here. In this 38-page complaint filed Monday, Buchheit's attorneys say the government-mandated total closure of movie theaters is neither fair nor reasonable, and instead violates First Amendment rights of freedom of speech and freedom of expression, and takes away private property without just compensation. According to the lawsuit, Regal hasn't paid QC monthly rent to the tune of $133,000 since March, and that's not including other charges and a percentage of sales revenue. In fact, the lawsuit alleges QC has seen financial losses totaling more than $1 million, all because Regal isn't allowed to reopen.
You know, we have a mortgage on that property, and that money doesn't come out of the sky.
The lawsuit also says QC submitted a 21-page reopening plan to the state in September. That plan includes reduced occupancy, reserving tickets in advance, contactless ticketing, and implementing a mechanism for contact tracing. But according to the lawsuit, the state hadn't had time to review it.
From a legal perspective, the lawsuit makes sense.
7 Eyewitness News legal analyst Florina Altschiller says QC makes a good argument, but she doesn't believe it will win.
It's not a new argument. It's an argument that has already played out in the state of New Jersey, in their federal court by the movie theater companies, and they lost.
Buchheit hopes his case ends differently. The goal is to get theaters reopened. New York is now the only state in the nation with a statewide ban on movie theaters. In Orchard Park, Ali Tui, 7 Eyewitness News.